Noré Morgan Konate was a great king in Africa. He was the king of Manding. And one day, he received a visitor that told him that he will have a kid with a Nagda woman. And that kid will become a great king in that village. And that king's name will be Sunjata Keita. Now, data tells us that indeed, Sunjata Keita was the son of the second wife of the king Konate that died in 1218. But unfortunately, people couldn't kill him because everybody in the village was envying him and they wanted to kill him in the village. But they couldn't do it because he had supernatural powers. He was protected by the gods of the village. In my speech today, I will inform y'all about three specific things. First, how did Sunjata Keita was born? How did he become a king? And how did he die? So my topic today is the mystery behind the reign of a famous, African king called Sunjata Keita. First main point, the birth of Sunjata Keita. When I was in 7th grade, our teacher told us that Sunjata Keita, the day of his birth, the village experienced a dangerous earthquake, and all the lights went off. Now, the incredible thing is that the whole village that day confessed indeed that the king was born. And in my researches, David Conrad, in a West African epic of the Man People, says that the birth of Sunjata Keita was as a legend, based on the power that was demonstrated that day. Now, how did he become the king of the village? The establishment of Sunjata Keita. Well, in an article, I read an article in a newspaper called Le Quotidien. It says that Sunjata Keita one day was sleeping with his family, and 12 killers attacked him with his family in their house. They tried to kill him because of the prophecy, because of the predicted thing. They didn't want him to become the king. But nobody could kill him because he has supernatural powers. But I want to tell you something is that during his whole childhood, he was crippled. He couldn't walk. So with the strength of the gods, he overcame the 12 killers that night with 2 hands. What is incredible. And still in my researches, David Conrad says that Sunjata Keita was double equipped by a divine power that helped him overcome the assault in that night. But unfortunately, they killed the members of his whole family. Everybody was killed except him because he was protected. Now that made him become a bad king, because from that day the whole village bowed down in front of him and said, "You are our new king," because you couldn't kill those people that came to kill you with 2 hands. Which brings us to the next topic, the defeat of Sunjata Keita. Now, I was informed that Sunjata Keita became so angry and proud that he started fighting everybody in the village. And in my researches, West African epic of Man People says that Sunjata Keita grew up with the spirit of revenge. He wanted to revenge his parent that was killed that night. And the gods didn't want that. So the gods turned their back on him and they took their power off him. And one day, while fighting against an innocent king, he got killed on the war field. So in conclusion, I want you to know that Sunjata Keita was a great king in West Africa, actual Mali. And Sunjata Keita couldn't overcome everybody because his spirit changed and he became bad. And the gods just turned their back on him. But he was a great king. So my topic today was the mystery behind a famous African king called Sunjata Keita. Thank you.